Imagine standing in the most luxurious hotel in London in 1897. You are 17 years old. You have no money, no connections, no name. But every single day, you carry the luggage of the richest, most powerful people in the world. Kings, diplomats, Hollywood stars. And you study every bag, every strap, every detail with the precision of an obsession. You are not just a bellboy, you are taking notes. You are building a vision. That young man was Guccio Gucci, and what he saw in those corridors of the Savoy Hotel would one day become the most recognizable luxury brand on the planet. Guccio returned to Florence in 1921 with nothing but a dream and a profound understanding of what true elegance looked like. He opened a small leather goods shop, modest, quiet, tucked into the heart of Tuscany. But there was nothing modest about his ambition. Every stitch was deliberate, every piece of leather selected by hand. He was not making bags, he was making a statement. That Italian craftsmanship could rival anything the world had ever seen. The early years were slow, but quality speaks without words. Word spread among travelers, aristocrats, and the Florentine elite. His sons joined the business. They expanded, first to Rome, then to Milan. Italy was watching, but Guccio had bigger plans. He wanted the world. Then came the war. World War II disrupted everything. Supply chains collapsed, leather became nearly impossible to source. For most businesses, this would have been the end. But for Gucci, it was the beginning of something unexpected. Necessity forced creativity. Bamboo, flexible, durable, exotic, was shaped into handles for handbags. Canvas replaced leather. The red and green stripe, drawn from the saddle girths of English equestrian tradition, became a signature that needed no explanation. These constraints produced icons. The bamboo bag, the Horsebit loafer, the Flora scarf, the interlocking double G logo. Each one born not from excess, but from limitation, from pressure, from the refusal to surrender. By the 1950s, Gucci was no longer just a leather shop in Florence. It was a symbol, a language spoken by those who understood that true luxury was never about showing off. It was about knowing. And the world now was just beginning to learn that language. There is a version of the Gucci story that nobody wants to tell. The version where the empire nearly destroys itself from the inside. Because that is exactly what happened. By the 1970s and 1980s, the Gucci family had fractured. Brothers against brothers. Lawsuits, betrayal. The brand had been overextended. Logo bags flooded markets. Exclusivity evaporated. And the name that once meant everything began to mean very little. Then, in 1995, came the moment that shocked all of Italy. Maurizio Gucci, the last family member to lead the house, was shot and killed outside his Milan office, ordered by his ex-wife. The dynasty built by one man's dream had collapsed into tragedy. But luxury has a strange power. It survives, it reinvents. In 1994, a young Texan designer named Tom Ford had quietly joined the house as creative director. And when the dust settled, he rebuilt Gucci from the ground up. Not with tradition, but with provocation. Satin suits, barely their dresses, raw, unapologetic sensuality. The 1995 collection was declared one of the most important in fashion history. Gucci was not just back, it was dangerous again. Then came Alessandro Michele in 2015. and with him, a revolution nobody predicted. Where Tom Ford brought heat, Michele brought soul. Maximalism, romance, vintage chaos layered with modern rebellion. Nerds reimagined as gods, outsiders placed at the center of the runway. Michelle's Gucci said, "You do not need to be perfect to be extraordinary." The world responded with obsession. Today, under the quiet vision of Sabato de Sarno, Gucci returns to its roots. Refined, intimate, deeply and unapologetically Italian. Less noise, more meaning. And that is the true power of this house. It does not follow culture, it absorbs it, transforms it, and gives it back louder, stranger, more beautiful than before. From a teenage boy carrying luggage through a London hotel, to a symbol worn by presidents, artists, rebels, and royalty. Over 100 years, countless reinventions, one name. Gucci does not ask for your attention, it commands it. And it always has. If you want more stories like this about the brands that shaped our world, the empires built from nothing, and the moments that changed everything, subscribe, hit the bell, and stay close. Because the next story is even better.